friend and one and welcome to my live reaction and review for Black Clover, Chapter 159, Ill Omened Release. Alright guys, so last week we had literally someone attacking Hag's village, that is Asta and Yuno's hometown. We had Sister Lily going in, do a little bit of damage, and we got a little bit of a mystery. She could potentially be a royal with magical power. And then we had one of the young kids come in to try and help her, to defend her. And then right at the end of the chapter, we had Asta and Yuno drop in and be like, fuck you, motherfucker, we're going to kick your ass. So my opinion from last week was that I feel like Asta and Yuno are going to wipe this guy out pretty quickly. So let's find out. Let's see how they go down. Let's check this chapter out like now. Alright, so we're starting off with Nero overlooking the end of a desperate struggle. Page 159, Ill Omened Release. Harsh is tormented at the hands of the poisonous plant magic user. Asta and Yuno's struggle to protect their hometown begins now. Alright, so it's seeming like they might not deal with him very quickly. They might deal with him over the course of a couple of chapters. Alright. The human who owned this body seems to also have been a magic knight to defend against my attacks. Not bad. So he's praising those guys already. How about this? So he's going in. Got some plants coming up behind him. You know, nice to slashing. They're like, huh? You guys are awesome! So we've got Sister Lily and I think it's Ralph? Not Ralph. I don't quite remember his name, but he's one of the orphans. You're like, holy crap. So we've got Asta and Yuno going in. Like, yeah, nah, that's not going to happen, mate. Please hold on. You can't die. So we've got some of the younger kids. Poison? The Demon Slayer sword might be able to cure it. Yuno, can you handle this for a bit? Of course. Of course. Rather, I'll beat him by myself. Alright, I'll leave it to you for a sec. So Asta, seemingly he thinks maybe he can use the sword, the demon sword, or the anti-magic sword to deal something with the poison. Father, Asta, he just protected us and... So we got Asta there with the father. So he's rubbing. Come on. Yeah, it's no use. It's not that my anti-magic isn't working now. It's more like the magic effect has already left his body. Am I already done for? I can see Asta. It's me, Father. Hang in there. Alright, so seemingly we might get a death this week. Loud as usual. Even if you're just an illusion. To get to see your energetic self in the end. I'm glad. Right, so Asta's having a flashback here. Asta is always energetic, loud, but Yuno's more the quiet, reserved one. Not yet, Father! In the future ahead of us, I'll make sure you can also see me, see us! Alright, so Asta's cracking the shit. Okay. Huh? What's going on? Oh, what's going on here? The sword? This sword. It's the one that was stuck in that dungeon and that guy pulled out. It unexpectedly entered the grimoire on its own accord. Is this a brand new sword? I think Asta's just been given a brand new sword. Okay, so he's grabbing the sword. He's holding it up in the air now. What's going on? Like, what's going on here? Asta's like confused. Something's going... It's affecting everybody else. It's like all this black stuff coming off him, seemingly going into that sword. He got better? Dude, alright, so what it's done is it's absorbed all the poison into the sword. So this is a brand new sword. Alright! It sort of feels like a wild horse. This sword is so cool! So I like the design of the sword. So it looks like this is the new demon blade. So as we know, with Asta, he's had the anti-magic blades. for so long. This seemingly is a brand new sword, and it's quite similar to the one that Light had. Well, he actually said it's exactly like the one that Light had, but obviously Light was white. His is black. He's got a little three-leaf clover there. All right, I don't mind the design of the sword. Huh? Maybe if it's with this power, you remove the poison's effects. That sword is. Well, why are you staring around? Mana Zone, Crescent, Kamatachi, 4 blades. Yuno's gone in. His Mana Zone attack. He's gone in like there's no tomorrow. I think Asta's got an idea because I think I know what's coming. And I think that is Asta's going to stab this guy and it's going to break the reincarnation spell. So I think this is how they're going to save everybody. What is this? Even though you receive the same reincarnation magic as us, why is your will still those of a human? That sword isn't that Light's magic? What does the powerless human have? So he's freaking out because Ash has just pulled out one of Light's. What are you? The same as humans? Ugly, filthy. So he's like literally clawing at himself. Do not get in the way of us elves. So he's just letting loose now. This feeling. So Ash is like remembering something. I believe this is. I'm going to zoom in because I want to see what this panel is. Looks like it's with Meriliona. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, guys, honestly. I can't really make out who it is in that little black flashback. Look at the guy going, human. This guy isn't trying to control his magic. The soul is going out of control. Yeah, I can tell by how his mana feels. His soul is suffering, but at this rate, he'll become something other than an elf. We have to free his soul. So Yuno's going in. So something's going on with this guy. As if... Wait. I gotta go back. I think I missed something. Alright, so it seems like it looks as if the elves are asking to be saved. And he's like, stabbing. It's like, Alright, so he's stabbing with his new sword. Whoa! It's breaking the magic! It's breaking the reincarnation magic because we can see the big circle. It's evaporating. We can see this other guy. He's turning back into a human. Oh, dude, this is crazy. You negated the reincarnation magic. As long as I have this sword, we can save everyone. And the sword, seemingly, a lot of the black has faded out. It's gone to more of a rusted type look. Asta like, what? So we've got all the kids. They've jumped on Asta and Yuno. They're hugging them. So it looks seeming like they saved and they've defeated this guy. Alright, so now, well then, time to go out for a little fun. What's with that lump of rocks? Huh? The transformed Luck and the afternoon patrol meet on the battlefield. Oh shit! We got to set up a Luck versus Magna and Vanessa. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Ooh, I'm really curious about that now. Because we know Luck, he's got his lightning magic. He's also very good friends with Magna. You know, Magna the fire wizard. And then we got Vanessa the witch, who basically is the princess of the witches, who can actually control the string of fate. Damn, I think the setup here is really good. Like, really fucking good. But anyway, guys, look. Just hang on a second, and we're going to jump straight to the review. Alright, guys, so chapter 159 of Black Clover, Ill Omened, Remook. Yeah, believe that. Oh, excuse me. Alright guys, so chapter 159 of Black Clover. Honestly, it was a pretty good chapter, not great. So we got the end of the fight with Yuno and Asta. I like that. He pretty much kind of as expected. One thing I didn't really expect is what we got somewhat sort of an answer to how they're going to revert a lot of their friends, guys like Luck, Klaus, and all them, how they're going to revert them back to human beings. And we got to see that today, right? With Asta getting a brand new sword, which absolutely freaked the elf out, sent him into an absolute rage, and he started going nuts, and his soul and everything started to really kind of fall apart, right? Asta ended up summoning this brand new sword and then absorbing all the poison that everyone in the village had received, and then using that magic, basically, the effect of that magic. So this seemingly, Asta's got one that absorbs magic, which is that thin one where he took on Mars. We've seen him use that multiple times with Noel's magic, with Gauch's magic, and stuff like that. Then he's got the big sword, which is what he started with, which seems to be like just a whacking kind of thing, which can like to basically repel and stuff like that. Now he's got a third sword that seemingly negates effects, and we saw this in action, and this is how they managed to defeat this magic knight that was attacking Hajj village. And not only did they defeat him, they turned him back to human. They broke the reincarnation magic, something Asta hasn't been able to do yet. And he did that with a sword that was exactly the same as Light's sword. As we know with Light, his sword was a bright white. We saw Asta's, it's full on black. Same as his other two. And then we saw after that when he first summoned it, I'm just going to jump back to make sure I see this properly. Where is it? He pulls out the sword, it's all rusted and everything like that. And as he holds it up, it absorbs all the poison from everyone else, which causes it to go to a pure black with a nice little white clover. And Ash is like, all right, except it sort of feels like a wild horse. This sword is so cool. And I don't know I think the general vibe of the sword is different compared to the other two. The other two are more just whack and bash. I feel this has a bit more to it. And I think we're going to find out a lot more about the sword as we go on. Right? In the meantime, Yuno is keeping this guy distracted while Asta was dealing with his father, basically their father, saving the villagers, getting this brand new sword. We got Yuno going in using Mana's own Crescent Kamitachi 4 blades. We've seen going in, literally taking this guy to this thing. And we also get a little bit of thing, or this guy knows what it is because it removed the poison's effects. That sword is. Right? What is this? He's freaking out. Why does Asta, of all people, a human, and nevertheless a human with zero magic, have that sword? We have seen this reaction from multiple elves, as well as Veto, Fana, Mars, and all, not Mars, Veto, Fana, and Lyra. Them all, well, mainly more Veto and Fana, freaking out. Why does he have this sword? We also see Valtos freak out over Asta having these swords, because these were the swords that Light uses, and we've seen Light use them. These are the demon slaying swords. My theory I've got going is Asta's swords are the same but different. Where Light is more the demon slaying swords, I believe Asta's swords are the demon swords. So the polar opposite. So Light is able to slay the demon. Asta will be using the demon. And we've seen Asta with part of his power up, his demon form, which he doesn't go all the way in. He can only cover his back body in a black mass. And the other thing I've noticed is Asta feels like the elves aren't trying to actually destroy us. They're asking to be saved. So I'm really curious as to what he means by that, because as we know with Lightning, they all just want to destroy and kill the humans. So, revenge basically. So I'm really curious as how this is going to be played out. Right. Then obviously we see Asta breaking the spell. And then Asta going, shit, so long as I got this sword, I can save everyone. Right. And then we get probably one of the best parts of the chapter with the setup of a fight between Luck versus Magna and Vanessa. This is going to be an insanely good fight, guys. Like, you know it, I know it. This is going to be a good fight. Luck, the lightning psychopath, versus Magna, the fire rebel, and Vanessa, the drunk witch, who controls the string of fate. It's going to be interesting to see how Magna and Vanessa team up to take on Luck, how they're going to react to Luck being an elf and Luck trying to legit kill them. That's a real good question. I'm really, really curious about how that's going to play out. So that's where our chapter lands. It ends with Yuno and Asta destroying that guy, turning him back to human, Asta getting a brand new sword, and a setup for the next fight between Luck, Vanessa, and Magna. Alright, some good things coming, guys. So that's why this week, overall, the art was solid. We got good progression, like very good progression. I'm happy that we dealt with that guy this chapter and didn't go on for 2 or 3 chapters. I didn't think that guy really needed it. We don't even know who he is. He didn't really need more than a chapter. At most, he's all he really needed, and they took him out pretty comfortably. And then we got a nice setup for the fight that will start next week. So that's why I'm going to give this chapter 3.5 stars. A really good chapter. I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was worthwhile, and it was definitely a very entertaining, I can speak English, chapter, and I like where it is going. Anyway, guys, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Freno1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys with another live reaction and review. Peace. Run away!